change allows us to see something new and different. Change brings another viewpoint. It lets us see from a different perspective. And I think if we can hold change in this regard, right, that it is a portal that will move us to a new path. We've all come here with a divine purpose, traveling on a stream of cosmic dust from the stars into our mother's wombs, born into this precious life. It is no accident that you are here, my love, on earth, in this moment, in this body. You are here longing to find your place, to align with your purpose, to embody your passions and to live into the dreams of your heart. Yet so often we get caught, suspended in the tangle of life, not able to move forward, not able to find solace and comfort in a world that has forgotten the truth of our existence. As we begin to remember, as we peel back the layers, as we come together to uncover our unique gifts and reconnect with our authentic selves, we are able to see another way of being, a new possibility, a different life waiting to be lived. I have experienced on this complicated and wild journey of life that when we connect with the story of our soul, it will show us the magic of this life that we have been missing. It will open a window into the very heart of who we truly are, of who we came here to be, and gives us answers to our ever-asking why. Good morning, my beautiful souls. So today, we're talking about change, embracing change, and how change allows us to see something new and different. And so I'm going to share a little of my experience here. I'm out at the reservoir today, and again, it has changed. The water had come in and it was high and up against the sides, and the trail went around at a higher place. And then now it's lower. I imagine they are diverting water into town. And so the levels of the water are lower. And what this has done is it's created a beach. Now, when I first came out here, there was no water, right? It was just all open. And I would walk right across the bottom to the other side. And inevitably, I would get lost and couldn't find my way back because I wasn't on any defined trail. But that was part of the fun and part of the mystery of being out here and just allowing myself to be lost on purpose. And at that time, I did not see a trail other than the trail that went all the way around the top, where when the water came up as a high tide line, that was the trail that I used. And so at first, I was just walking across the middle, and it took the change of the water coming in for me to access the perimeter trail. And what's fascinating to me today as I'm here and there's a beach, there's another trail that goes all the way around the edge of the water line. Now, when I was walking just across the bottom, I did not see that trail at all. As much as I walked around and explored, that trail wasn't visible to me. It took change for me to see it. And it took change of the water coming in for me to utilize the high tide trail, and then change of the water going down for me to see the low tide trail. And it really speaks so beautifully, right? It's such a metaphor for change, because we can be so disrupted by change. We can be so thrown into fight or flight, and our nervous system gets activated, and we can really kind of dig our heels in and be afraid of change. And all that is right, we haven't cultivated a relationship with change. There's nothing wrong with your response. It just shows that there's an opening for a deeper exploration of change, right? And that we can lean into that space, and change can change us. Change can offer us something more when we're willing to be in relationship with it. So in my story, right, in my experience, what change did, and this is how I experience change in my life all the time, is that change allows us to see something new and different. Change brings another viewpoint. It lets us see from a different perspective. And I think if we can hold change in this regard, right, that it is a portal that will move us to a new path. In my story, there are 3 paths that change helped me see, right? The path across, the high path around, and the low path around. And initially, I only saw one path, but it took change to show me that there were multiple paths. And this is the gift of change when we're on this path, right? Our spiritual path, our purpose path, our expansion path. It's being in relationship with change in this fluid way, in this way where we're more surprised and we're more in awe of the new path that opens, the new path that we can traverse, the new place that we can explore. And without change, we wouldn't have seen it. It would have remained hidden underneath. And yet, when we let ourselves move in and just arrive right in the new landscape, I could arrive at the reservoir and have all kinds of different emotions about the way that it is or isn't, or how I wanted it to be and how it should be and how it used to be. But instead, I arrive at the waters at the edge and I see the new possibility. I see the new way that I can interact with my environment. I see the new gifts that it has to offer because, believe me, there's a lot more things, different things to see on that lower perimeter trail than there were on the high one. And there were when I was just walking randomly across. There's all new things to see and experience. And I get, right, that I am talking about walking on a trail. And when change shows up in our life, sometimes it can be incredibly drastic. Like we lose a loved one, we lose our job, our children are struggling because they are moving through change, our partnership is dissolving or dismantling because of change. And there is so much change in our world, right? In our political world, in our financial world, our economic world. So I really do get that the change, the metaphor I'm using, is a simple story compared to some of the stories that you are inside of. Yet, the teaching, the ability to view change this way is simple, right? It is offered in love. It is offered with devotion, because when we can be inside any change with that sense of center, that sense of purpose, that place where we know that we can make it through, that we are resilient enough to traverse any change, and that we can let it show us a new path. This is what all this change and upheaval in the world is right now. It's because it's time to see a new path. We cannot continue to walk the path forward that we have been walking as humanity. It's not serving, or it's not supporting. That's a better way, right? It's not supporting us. It's not supporting the earth. It's not supporting any of her beings. I would even say that the few handful that it is supporting, are they really thriving and supporting in a way that is nourishing? I don't know. I don't know them, but I wonder. Because we're all in this together, right? And if we don't support our earth and we don't support the people, the beings of the earth, then what will we have left? So money can't save you from devastation of a planet, of a world. So change for me, this is all part of the change. If we can hold it in this place that there's a new path that is being shown, that is being revealed moment by moment, step by step. And we, those of you here listening, you are part of that change. You are standing strong in the face of change, and you are saying, no more, no more. There's a new way. There's a new path. And I am willing to let the change that we are all inside of show me that path forward. That's certainly what I'm doing, right? I don't have it all figured out. I don't know what my next creation is going to be yet. I know the ones that I've been given now, the ones that I am leaning into, the ones that I am grasping with both hands and holding tight and saying, show me, show me, show me what I'm doing, show me how I'm here to serve. And letting everything change and just taking one step forward at a time into the new reality, right, that we are creating, into the newness that is being born, walking that new path that is being revealed. So the magic is in showing up for the change and showing up for the moment and showing up for yourself, trusting yourself, believing in yourself, right? Finding that place inside you, your spiritual sovereignty, your energetic sovereignty, your mental, emotional sovereignty. These are the strong pillars of our being that will allow us to walk that new path. So I love you for being on this journey and for being so courageous and willing to stand in the face of change and know, right, that something new is unfolding, that there's a new path you are intended to walk. And my love, you are walking it. I love you.